Hey, have you ever wondered how to put your logo on an image that you're about to post, whether if it's a poster, a photo, etc.? Well, take a look here. You're going to need to download this app right here, InShot, right? And I have the paid version. You can do this on the free version. Okay. Once you're in the InShot app, you're going to click on photo. Now, I will show you two ways of how to get this done. Now, I'm going to get a random picture, so I'll go ahead and select my book here. And the first way you can do it, if you just want to do something quick, just put your logo and be done with it. This is how you would do it. You would go into your stickers, okay? And you would click on this right here, the image here, okay? And I already have my logo here, but if you don't have it as a first time user, you're going to click on this plus right here and select your logo from your gallery. Now, before I do select my logo that I want to add, which is this right here, I'm going to show you something that's very important. You want to have your logo in PNG format. Okay, with a JPEG format, for example, this right here, you will have this background, okay, and it will not be nice wherever you place this on your background, unless if the white background is part of your logo, then by all means use it that way. But in this case, it's not, and therefore there's this white background and it makes things not as pretty as it could be. Okay, so this is the JPEG, but let's go ahead and see it in PNG. You see there's no background. All right, it has a transparent background. You can scale it, put it wherever you want, and as long as it fits to where you're adding it, then you're good to go. So I will go ahead and pick my logo. This is the one I tend to use the most versus this one right here. I could use this one, but I like to use just the image, the pictorial logo. So I'll scale it down and place it in the corner somewhere it's not too much in anything. Like, for example, if I put it here, that would be very off because it's covering, the word, the title. So I'll put it right here where it's not really bothering my image. Okay, so then I would go ahead and click on the check mark here. And then I would go ahead and export right here, but I'm going to show you another way. So therefore, I'm not going to export yet. So this is way one, and you can't really do much with this right now. And like I said, you want to do it quick, go ahead and go that route. The next route is the pip. All right, so you have this button right here. All right, and you click on it. You're gonna go look for your logo in your gallery. So my logo is in downloads. All right, and I want to make sure that I'm getting the PNG version of it. Okay, this is the JPEG with the white background. I don't want it. I want the PNG format. All right, so now I'm going to scale it down, put it in the corner where I want it to be, and now I can edit this logo. I can go to the opacity and scale it down. Okay, the lesser the number, the more transparent it becomes, and the higher, the more opaque. So we want to, if there's like a busy background, like in this case, you don't want there to be much transparency. So I will put it down to 95 maybe, so they could kind of blend in with the colors, right? And I will go ahead and show you a few details here. So this right here is just creating a border, right? The square. And I like to keep the logo simple. I don't like to, you have a logo and it was professionally done, so you don't have to do anything to it. All right. So adding a border, unless if it's like, a very busy background and you want to add a border or something like that, or a background to it, to make your logo stand out. But you shouldn't need to do any of that with your logo, especially if your logo had something that, is called a user manual, and it tells you how to use your logo and how not to use your logo. Then, once you follow those rules with your logo, then you're all good, because then you know how to use your logo, where to put it and whatnot, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this by clicking on this thing right here, okay? And then I'm gonna put check mark. Now the filter, you can change the color. Like I said, you shouldn't want to have anything to do with this, all right? So I'm going back to original, close that. Adjustment, you can make it lighter, darker, etc. Contrast, blah, blah, blah. Warmth, make it have more, make it more yellow to it. Tint would be like purples and greens. Yeah. Saturation, more colorful or more vibrant color, etc. So these. We don't need them. I just resetted the adjustments and I'm getting out of there. And the mask tools, so many things you could do here, and I don't like to mess with the logo when it comes to that. Now, if it's an image you want to add, like another image, that's okay to play with the mask and stuff like that. But other than that, it's your logo. You don't need anything. Just the opacity, maybe you might want to, take down. Blending is like making the background merge with the foreground, which your background is this image here, right, in the background, and your foreground is your logo that you put on top of your image, and it will blend with, or they'll blend with each other. All right, so I'm putting it back to normal and done. You can delete your logo, which would defeat the purpose. And let's go back to, nope. And you can replace it for another image. So if we were to replace it, let's go with this one. This is what it would look like. You can crop it. So I already have what I wanted, but let's say if I wanted to crop it to this, you can flip it. Notice how it's flipped, and you can copy it, which we don't need more than one of your logo on your image, and then you're done, right? Depending on the size of your image, you can create a background, which I'm not going to do. It just did it automatically, but yeah. So once we're done and we're satisfied with our work, we go ahead and export, and it'll save. And then you can find it in your gallery like this. And voila, finito. This is how you get your logo on your background. Hopefully this helps you with your posts and your logo, putting your logo on anything that you need to put it on. And thank you for watching, and have a great one. Bye-bye.